Hi, Sue here, Joe and Sue's Off-Grid Adventure. I'm standing in front of our sap lines for our maple syrup operation. And it might seem like a strange time of year to be talking about seeds and gardening, but coming up is the Canadian Seed Challenge, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about saving seeds from your garden. So I have people comment to me on some of my plants in the garden that I let them go to seed, as if that is a bad thing. And I have to explain, yeah, I know, and I did that on purpose to collect the seeds to grow plants next year. I joined the Canadian Seed Challenge last year. I found it through Hickory Croft Farms YouTube and Lori's World as well. Met a few other YouTubers and have stayed in contact with them, like Cindy Squirrel and some other of us Canadian YouTubers. And the Canadian Seed Challenge, we share seeds with each other across Canada from our gardens, things we have extra. And I will be doing a wish list here in a second with some items I'm looking for this year. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about some things that I received last year that I really liked. I'll talk about that now. One of the things I received from, I believe, Lori's World, was ground cherries. Aunt Molly ground cherries. That was my first time growing them. They grew amazing. They kept growing until the snow was on them. And I made jam. We made pie with them, tarts, ate them fresh from the garden. They were a hit with my nieces when they came up, Tara and Teresa, and some other friends come up to visit, and we shared them with numerous friends and relatives, and everybody loved them. One of the things we lack here is fruit. So these are a nice addition, easily grown item that we can add fruit to our diets. I was just out hiking and decided to stop here and make a video. This is our main line behind me there. And then you can see the other smaller lines running up tree to tree. We have about 450 taps here in our sugar bush. And we also do birch syrup from yellow birch. There's a couple little yellow birch trees right here. But anyway, back to what I was talking about, the seed challenge. Another item I grew for the first time was garlic. Now that wasn't something I got from the seed challenge, but it's also something very easy that homesteaders can do, and it's a great item. Add it into our pickles. We cook with it daily, and I have a little extra that we can sell. And I have about 300 more in the garden for next year. One of the other items I received from the Canadian Seed Challenge last year was pear-shaped small tomatoes, like a cherry tomato. They're yellow and they were delicious, and they grew like crazy in this climate as well. I saved a bunch of seeds from those plants also. Covered them up a couple times with sheets to protect them from the frost, and the edges died off, but the middle kept growing, and they produced tomatoes right up until the snow came as well. So a couple items there that really grew well in our climate that I will grow again next year. My wish list is cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower, especially cabbages. Some different cabbages, something we can try up here, and we are zone 4B, shorter growing season. But we found a recipe for some coleslaw and you can pressure can it, keep it on the shelf throughout the whole winter. We just grabbed one off to try it for the first time a couple days ago. We did some fish and chips and had to grab some coleslaw as well, and yeah, it was a hit. We both loved it, so that's something we would like to do more of for next year. Always adding things, and that's about all I could think of right now. Just the regular things like tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, any kind of peppers. We love hot peppers, sweet peppers, chilies, stew, soups. So I guess that would be my wish list, is broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, peppers, and tomatoes. All right, off on my walk here. Have a good day, everyone. Please hit subscribe. Help us out. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.